Today, we're going to be talking about things that you may not know about the United States Postal Service. Let's get into it. So, the first thing is, man, the United States Postal Service delivers mail to some of the most remote areas in the entire country. And one example of this would be the Havasupai tribe at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Are you the mailman?
One of them, but I'm just bringing in pallets today. The mailman's coming behind me.
Oh, okay.
They get their mail delivered to them by mule, the old school way, man, all the way down at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. This place is so isolated that you can only get there by horse, by foot, or by helicopter. These mules, they carry letters, packages, and food, and also a few medical supplies to the Havasupai tribe. That is amazing. Like, I work here and I never knew that. I just found that out recently. And that basically shows that the United States Postal Service is dedicated to get the mail to everyone in the whole country. There's nowhere that you can be where the United States Postal Service will not set up a route so that you can get your mail, man. That's fascinating. Now, some of y'all gonna be mad about this one. Hold on, let me take my glasses off. The United States Postal Service does not take taxpayer dollars for its day-to-day operations. I know some of y'all might think that, but we are independent. The United States Postal Service collects its revenue based off of stamps, postage, all the above, passports, those kinds of things. That's how the post office makes their money. It operates as a self-sustaining, independent government agency. Interesting, isn't it? And this has been going on since 1970 with the Postal Reorganization Act. And that act transformed the United States Postal Service from a government entity to a independent private entity. But the downside of this act was the United States Postal Service had to deliver mail universally. No matter how remote the location, no matter how difficult the location, we still had to deliver the mail, even during bad weather and rain, sleet, or snow. That's where that comes from, that act in 1970. It does not matter. We have to stay open and we have to keep delivering the mail every day per that act that was passed in 1970. And of course, this act also hurt the post office financially. The post office is not able to adjust pricing and procedures as freely as most private entities can accomplish. The United States Postal Service also allows free package pickup. So if you get a prepaid label and you pay for postage online and you put that label on your package, it doesn't matter if you're at the bottom of the Grand Canyon or at the top of a mountain. If you have a route coming to your house and it's dedicated to your part of wherever you live, we have to come and pick it up. All you have to do is go online and request a package pickup. It's free and we coming to get it. It's just that easy. And another thing that I know a lot of people probably already know about is the infamous Forever Stamp. The Forever Stamp, introduced in 2007, where you can buy as many stamps as you wanted at that price in 2007, which I believe it was about 41 cents. So if you would have racked up on stamps back then, you could still use those stamps today and they still are the same value as they are today. But also a bunch of collectors bought stamps back then and they are reselling those stamps at their convenience at the higher price and of course making a profit. So anyone that would have been keen to that information back in 2007 when the stamps came out at 41 cents, they're making profits today. Small profits per stamp, but it was worth the investment if money was placed into that investment. Next up, the United States Postal Service is one of the oldest institutions in the United States. It was founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1775, even before the U.S. became an independent nation. All of those years, the United States Postal Service has been doing this every single day. Next up, in Mangum, Oklahoma, the longest United States mail delivery route is in the rural section, covering 187.6 miles. That's a long route. Also, the United States Postal Service delivers live animals, okay? You know what? when I'm in my office in the morning time and I'm walking to my case, is what they call it. Sometimes I hear baby chickens chirping, baby birds chirping. I see signs that say live reptiles and crickets and stuff for people that like to fish. Also live fish, you know, like all the packages have these labels on there and they may say live animal or whatever, but that's crazy to believe. It really is. But the way the packages are structured, the animal is able to breathe and they're not, you know, in danger or anything like that. And they are tightly padded to where it doesn't matter how you load the package, the animal will be fine. The farmers in the United States and the beekeepers really appreciate that, as well as all the fishermen out there. Shout out to you guys. Keep doing it. Next, the United States Postal Service holiday session is enormous.
Imagine them to deliver nearly 15 billion pieces of mail and 900 million packages. Add it all up, close to 16 billion deliveries.
Post offices all over the country ramping up service.
Millions of holiday packages are being processed.
This year, more mail will be delivered than ever before.
I mean, it is unbelievable how many mail pieces and packages we deliver during the holidays, starting at the end of October. On average, we handle about 15 billion pieces of letters and packages combined. And of course, during that time, we hire our seasonal workers and, you know, we have people to help out and things like that, because that is a massive load. I know it's hard to fathom 15 billion pieces as a whole, but man, I can see it every year, every single year. When I walk into the post office around mid-November, right before Black Friday, it's a madhouse in there. It's stuff piled all up to the top of the building almost. Like, nah, that was an exaggeration. But there's stuff everywhere, guys. It's crazy. But that was a few things that I wanted to share with you guys about the United States Postal Service. I love the job, man. It's so awesome, man. It's so historic. There's so many things that the post office does on a daily basis that a lot of people just don't realize. And shout out to the guys and the ladies that run those routes that are 187 miles long round trip, or have to travel up to a mountain or go down to the Grand Canyon to deliver packages on a mule. Like, that is incredible. Shout out to the people that have to deliver the mail in 0-degree weather, -degree weather, man, walking through snow in Chicago. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all are excellent, dedicated mail carriers, man. The people really appreciate what you guys do, man. I'm in the South. It's usually hot. I don't have a long route and I don't have a lot of mail volume on a daily basis, which is why I'm able to do YouTube on the side. So it's other people like y'all, man, that really make this job special to me. And I look up to you guys. All right. Peace out. Express Mail. Y'all have a good day. See you next time. At 41 cents. Back then in 2007, even 2008. I mean,